Tech review, ladies and gentlemen. The
main problem is if you have something like, we both have iPhones, and you have Facebook and Twitter and all these applications.
Right.
Why? I've had Droid.
Why have an inferior version of those applications?
Yeah, all of them. I mean, the Facebook on the Droid sucks. The Twitter on the Droid's not as good as Twitter too. You know, everything is just
yeah, I have the BlackBerry and I have Uber Twitter on it. You know, I use I have an iPhone, but I really use it more as like a laptop that I keep in my pocket. That's really what it is for me, because the bottom line with the iPhone is it's on AT&T, and AT&T sucks. When I'm talking to people on AT&T, I can guarantee it's going to cut out 3 or 4 times before I get wherever the fuck I'm going. When I drive in my car, I love the fact that I can have both hands on the steering wheel and I can just talk, you know, and I'm having conversations and I can, you know, do business and answer questions and catch up with old friends that I don't have a chance to catch up with. I love that, man. That's huge to me. To me, that's one of the most important features of communication, the ability to fucking talk to somebody. I don't like text messaging just back and forth. After a while, man, you're like, I want to hear your fucking voice, you know? That's the way I like talking to people. You know, it's fun. You know, you can get things out. You feed off of each other. You know, it's a volley. You're going back and forth. So if your fucking phone can't make phone calls, that's weak.
Yeah.
That's weak shit. So I use a BlackBerry with Verizon. No one's paying me to say this. But the reason why I use a BlackBerry it's because we do UFCs in the UK, and the only way you can get a phone that works overseas, you got to get a world phone. Because we have 2 different systems here in America. We have CDMA and GSM, and GSM is T-Mobile and AT&T, and CDMA is Sprint and Verizon, and they're 2 totally different types of signals. Well, in other countries, most other countries don't use the CDMA, which Verizon has, but it's the best in America. In America, it's the shit. It's way better. I mean, when I drive to jiu-jitsu, I would lose people 3 times with my AT&T phone. 3 fucking times. It would drive me crazy. But in my Verizon, right there. It never drops off for a second. It's so much better. But the bottom line is, this shit is whack. This phone is like an iPhone from 20 fucking years ago. That's what it's like. It's like some cheap knockoff, you know, like some third world country, you know, where they make fake watches and shit like that.
Except
they try
the
to knock
cameras
off.
are pretty nice. The flashes are pretty nice.
Yes,
usually.
Yes, the camera's dope. The flash is very good.
They have
the video is excellent.
Now?
Yes,
threaded
texting. The video is excellent. It's not bad to type on. The typing. This is the new one, the Storm 2. The double clicking is not bad.
Is that the one that dropped in the toilet?
Yeah, it's dropped in the toilet. This was right next to my poo. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
really? Totally.
Yeah. Toilet?
I was at the 930 Club in Washington, D.C. By the way, I had a good fucking time down there, D.C. people. Thank you very much for your hospitality. Awesome show. I had a great time. But anyway, I was at the 930 Club this Friday night, and I was pooing my pre-performance poo-poo, and I got up, and this phone, because I always call it a piece of shit, committed suicide and dove from my pocket into the shitty toilet. It's like, I'll show you who a piece of shit is. Trying to kill data. I know what it's doing because it knows that I haven't backed up in a couple of weeks. And it's trying to kill. I got some cool pictures and videos on here, and this motherfucker is trying to kill himself. And so I got it out and shook all the water out. But I dried it with a hairdryer, and the bitch came back. I mean, it's great. It works.
Probably tired of listening to your shit, Joe Rogan.
It's terrible for anything else. When you try to go on the internet, you want to shoot yourself. You try to use the Twitter function on here, it's so clunky and whack, and typing is much. It's okay to type like text, but when you have to type in numbers, you have to like really concentrate. This little tiny ass keyboard where the numbers are, and you're always fucking up. Like when I have to give someone, if I'm like answering an email and I have to give someone an address or a phone number, it takes 5 fucking minutes because I barely can push down the 3. I'm always getting the number right next to it. It's really weak and annoying. So the iPhone is the shit. It's just so goddamn far above every other phone out there. It's not even close. If you're thinking about you want one phone, if you only had to choose between one phone, you got to go with the iPhone. But if you can afford to have 2 phones, the iPhone is great for like a little computer. To me, it's huge for pictures and Twitters and applications and going on Yelp.
I would probably wait though until after the Apple announcement in 2 weeks though. Just in case if there's a Verizon iPhone.
If there's a Verizon iPhone, I'll fucking jump for joy, but I don't think there's going to be one. We think that the Verizon thing, what we've read online, because Brian and I are both tech retards,
late.
Verizon thing is probably going to be some sort of a tablet, like an internet, like a Kindle, but you can get on the internet with it, which would be kind of interesting.
Like a netbook with no keyboard.